guys the rules, and
Check, come on.
I'll try to.
Hey, whose life here is better because of marijuana, right? Yeah, absolutely, right? All right, so who else here knows a patient or a friend who's getting relief from an ailment because of cannabis, right? Cannabis is healing humans, and that is the important part. The problem is last spring, House Bill 5052 passed, which dismantled medical marijuana in our state, right? So now we have to shop at the recreational stores. We've got friends and family who we love who are not able to access the specific medical kind of marijuana that they need at the recreational stores. I mean, we all love to smoke weed, and they've got that at their recreational stores, but they don't necessarily have the medicine. You're not going to get Rick Simpson oil. You're not going to get high CBD tabs. I'm Shango Los. I'm from the Shaping Fire podcast, and I also represent the trade organization Vashon Island Marijuana. The important thing for us to remember here is that just because the legislators changed the law and the regulators have told us that, hey man, I know that you've got ailments. I know that your loved ones have got ailments. You just have to stop growing. You have to stop providing from them. I don't think that's legitimate. Illegitimate laws are meant, unjust laws are meant to be ignored. And that is what I'm suggesting that you do today. Ignore the new laws that set patient limits to only 4 plants per person. I don't know any patient that can survive on 4 plants a year. That means one of two things. That means that you either have to move your grow indoors and not grow under the beautiful sun, or you have to grow outdoors only and only have 4 plants a year. How are you going to take care of yourself for an entire year on 4 plants? You can't do that even if you're just rolling joints, right? God help you if you have to make your own RSO. You need pounds to be able to extract it down and concentrate it to make your RSO, to keep your rheumatoid arthritis at bay, to try to solve your cancer. You're not going to do this with 4 plants. It's frustrating, right? Because as patients, we're constantly reaching out to our legislators to say, hey, we know, I mean, the cat's out of the bag. We all know now that cannabis is healthy. It's not hurting us. It's not addictive. It doesn't lead to all these bad reefer madness things we're concerned about. So how are you going to take the plants back out of the patient's hands? This is what I suggest. Ignore the new rules. Ignore the fact that you're only supposed to allow to have 4 plants. I mean, we used to be able to have 15, and many patients needed 25. 4? Are you kidding me? Eventually, our state will get in line, right? All the other states allow a realistic home grow as start, and they will expand from their 6+ plants from there. Washington is a good place. We're at the head of the medical cannabis movement. We should expect that to continue forward, but we need to give them a little time. Well, all right, we're going to give them a little bit of time to change their regulations, but that does not mean that we need to stop growing now. 4 plants, keep growing 15 if that's what you need to provide for yourself and your family and your loved ones. You know what? If you need 30, do that as well. The important thing here is to realize that cannabis is a human right. Does the government own the plant? No. Does the LCB own the plant? No. And it sure as hell is not owned by the 502 stores that are selling the recreational marijuana. We own the plant. It's ours. And if you are presently a patient, if you are presently a grower, if you presently have family and loved ones that are growing for each other, I encourage you to continue to grow, ignore the law, give the law some time to evolve, but until then, just ignore it and go your own way. If enough of us do that, we will be secure because they cannot bust us all. And when they try to bust one after another, you know that that's going to come up in the press. And the press is going to say, what the hell is going on here? They say we have legalization in our state, but we do not have legalization. We have corporatization and commercialization of the plant. They have given us just enough liberty so that they can get their taxes. That's not what it's about. Marijuana, cannabis is about healing humans. And that is what I encourage you to do. Ignore the new laws, grow your plants, and hold out until the laws evolve to where we are. I am Shango Los. If you're interested in hearing more, you can go to my website at shangolos.com. Free the plant. Thank you.